What up, Joe? It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. How y'all doing? Hey, just get ready. Let me give y'all my intro, and then we're gonna get right into it. Let's go. I hope everybody has a good Friday. It is Friday. I got a feeling out there. Let's go. 313 in the building. Straight versus everybody. Who's everybody? Why? Thank y'all. Anywhere in the world, y'all, you appreciate that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's get to it. What up? Let the people get in the building a little bit. Let's y'all get up in the building. What up? Yo! How y'all feeling? Let's go. Cut the music. Cut the music. Yo. Welcome to the first episode of Rewind the Tape. I'm your host, none other than your boy TY. Cut. Thank you again. Welcome to Rewind the Tape, episode 1, the pilot. All right. So what I'm gonna do is bring the every week. I'm gonna bring y'all a video, maybe one, maybe two. This is the first one, so this is how I'm doing it. And salute to Gilbert Arenas, salute to Underdog Fantasy. For the first video I'm about to bring you was from Nightcap with Shannon Sharpe and Gilbert Arenas. So we're gonna play the video. I will critique it. I'll add my words in. Y'all in the chat can tell me how y'all feel about it as we just rock this video, rock out together and get to some talking points. The reason I chose this video right now, I did choose another video. I choose this video first because GIL and Shay Shay, they decide to talk about their work ethic, right? And these are two of the hardest working people in their business of podcasting, sports personality, sports media. And I was like, this would be great, right? Because I'm a YouTuber. And people think you can just turn the stuff on and just go for what you know. Just turn the mic on, turn the camera on, hit live, and just go. No, take preparation and work. And considering these two guys are sports icons and they decide to come on YouTube and decided to do podcasting, I thought it'd be great to bring this to y'all and show y'all what they do and how they talk about their work ethic. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's bring the video up. Let's bring the video up. Let me put me down there. And this is, like I said, this is a pilot. All right, we're gonna play around with it and see how this goes. We're gonna be changing some things up. You know what I'm saying? But let's get down to it. Let's break down the video. Salute to everybody that's here. Again, salute to Gilbert Arenas, salute to Shannon Sharpe, Underdog Fantasy. Let's go.
My purpose, I found out my purpose is to work, is to see people, is to see my family and the people that I care about happy. That's
The- I think the real the real thing behind does money make you happy? Are you making the money doing what you're gifted at? right?
Yes.
If I'm doing like when I retired and I got all the money in the world, I was not happy because I didn't do what I'm
Let's
doing.
stop the tape. Let's stop the tape. Let's stop the tape. Now, they talking rich people problems, right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, suit the GA, man, give me some money. Give me some money, all right? Now, like I said, money do not make everybody happy, right? Like, I got a job. People ask me, and people make fun of me also. Like, man, you got multiple degrees in criminal justice. That's what I went to college for. But now I have a job that's in a trade, right? And I enjoy going to work. I enjoy getting up every day, doing what I need to do, and going to work. Now, working in a trade, is that my dream job? No, it's not. So salute to GIL and salute to Shannon that they did a dream job. They play sports. And now it's their second coming. It's their second career. And they both love what they do. They both love it. And they're going to get the bag while they doing it. But are they doing it for the money? That's just a portion of it. That's just part of it. They do it because they got a passion for it. They sit up there. They both took rookie steps to get into this, and they work ethic from the real world. They work ethic from college. They work ethic from the pros. They brought it here to this platform of sports media, and I'm all for it. So let's get back to it without further ado.
I know who I am. I'm not playing what I know. Since 2018, when I got into podcasting, this is what makes me happy. And if I do it to the best of my ability, the money's coming, but I'm not doing it for the money.
Right.
Now y'all hear that? They're not doing it for the money. So again, anybody out there that's doing something, don't worry about the money. The money will come later. Don't worry about trying to reach certain levels of fame right away. This stuff takes time. It takes time. Be patient. Work at your craft. When people try to give you pointers and shit, take their advice. Don't think you bigger than advice. I've been on this planet a while, and I still listen to any and everybody because you can learn something all the time. Salute.
You can get 10 shows. I can be in here. I'm happy.
Yes.
On Sunday, I can't wait till Monday come.
Yes.
But then, when Monday ain't around here, come on, Monday. I'm sleeping. I'm gonna go to sleep early so I can wake up on Monday to do what I'm doing. These are the fastest years I've had since I played basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your purpose and my purpose is the same, is work. That's our calling. Mm-hmm. That's where we're most at peace. That's where we're most in our element. Mm-hmm.
And that, you hear that? He says where most at their peace. When you're doing something you enjoy, you don't feel no stress, and that is a certain peace. Like for me, like talking, I get it, the whole talking sports. Coming up here, now I got two channels. I got this for the sports entertainment, and I got another channel where for the beef. But I'm at peace, really, when I'm just talking with my people. Like when I hold a live or something, I got 30, 40 to 50 people up in there. That's when I feel at my best, when I just feel like I'm just talking to the people, right? Now, it's some days I have had over 100 in there, and I don't think about it. I'm still focusing on 30 people that I have always rocked with me, right? That's when you at a peace and you just feel like, all right, I'm just having a conversation. I'm just having a conversation.
Is to do this, is to talk about, like you said, to do what you love and to get paid. I mean, think about it. Most people don't get an opportunity to do what they love.
No.
They're working a job that they don't love.
Yep.
And man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait till the weekend. Bro, it's Monday. You just came off the weekend. You just came off the weekend. What the hell you mean? You got Tuesday. First of all, you got another 6 hours in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you talking about you can't wait till the weekend. But to get up and to do something.
Hey, yo, I would say, hey, listen, I would say if you got a job doing some labor, or you got a job that's like, you know what I'm saying, you're just doing the same thing over and over, you can't wait till the weekend. Because some people, your life is like a robot. Like people that, salute to everybody working at the big three. You know, I got family that came work at GM, Chrysler, Ford, and all that. But it was every day in, do the same stuff, day out, day in. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you look forward to that weekend. You like, sheesh, I get to kick back, pop some bottles with the boys, watch some college football, watch some NBA. You know, you feel like you living. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you get to live on the weekend. So I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people got smooth jobs and they don't think nothing of it. Their jobs are so smooth that they even work on Saturdays. But hey, anybody that's out there, no, you can't wait till the weekend. For one, let's not forget, people get paid on the weekend, so they wait till Friday, they get their money in their pocket, they ready to party, go hang out. Sunday, recuperate, and then what happened? Sunday about 6 o'clock, what you start thinking? Damn, let me go ahead and get ready for work for tomorrow.
Love and to do it for the people that you love and the appreciation that my fans and my subscribers and my listeners, that's what makes it worthwhile. That's really what makes it worthwhile.
Man, you can see it. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, behind the scenes when we talk, and I was like, man, listen, all I pay attention to is the greats, why they're great at what they do. You know, the jobs everyone's getting, the momentum everyone. It's not on accident.
Right.
You know, you love this. I can see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's when you're doing it at that purpose.
Come on.
You can only be great at it.
I think the biggest thing for me also, Gil, is that I saw during the pandemic, hell, I saw him print money. So why do I need to be
just? He's not lying. He is not lying. During the pandemic, when everybody rolled up on his YouTube, man, everybody was eating. I don't know anybody that wasn't. I mean, the first year, I mean, this is my year 2, right? Let's not get twisted. This is year 2 for me as a YouTube content creator. Year 1, I got in the game late, but I still ate though. I did well. I did crazy well. And if you take this as serious, it is money in it. It's definitely money in it. If you want to be a YouTuber and you find your craft and find your lane, stay focused. But hey, I can't lie. I can't lie. Right after the pandemic, it was a lot of money. They was printing paper. That's for sure.
Jealous of somebody else because they got a bigger platform. Let me work hard and see if I can grow my platform. Hell, they print money.
Yep.
And because you get some of it, that means it takes from me. We've got
keep in mind what he just said, right? Because you got a lot of content creators looking at each other, and I'm not saying that's in every sector. It is in some sectors, right? You have one content creator, it's his time. It's his 15 minutes. But then you have the next person saying, that's supposed to be me, or hating. Like, I don't like that. But that was you last year. Everybody has their turn. So the thing is to stay locked in, stay focused. Stay focused. But you got too many people crab in the barrel mentality instead of saying, hey, you do your thing. Hey, I appreciate what you're doing over there. Let me keep doing. Or somebody doing amazing and doing great. You say, you know what? That's who I want to be. That's where I want to go. Let me see the blueprint. Let me try just as hard. Let me grind. Take this hate out. Learn, see what you need to do. Or if you already got your thing, just wait it out and just keep working hard. Man, salute to Shannon, Sharpe, and GIL for this.
Got to get out of thinking that if somebody gets something, it's coming from me.
Facts.
No, this is just my opportunity. And people I don't think people see the work that goes into something like what we do. People just think that we click the button and we just start talking. But there's a lot of work to come up with a format, to come up with a rundown, to come up obviously with. But when we talk about sports, and I think it's the same for yours, people might come for the sports, but they stay for the stories.
Yes, sir.
Because of the relatability. Because you're talking about two guys, and you're talking about myself.
Well, I'm cutting in right now because I think that depends. I think it really depends. Like, you is for the sports, but sometimes you want to, sometimes when people flip the topic and add 2 cents in, it can be cool. And the other times, like when they jump off and start talking about something, you're like, man, let's get back to what you're doing. So I think it all depends on who the listener is. It depends on who the listener is. Like GIL, he's one of our favorite content creators. He's one of your favorite NBA players and stuff. So when you go off and tell a story, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But let's take another sports personality, or you take a Skip Bayless that's been doing this for 20 years, and then he go off and want to tell someone his old stories. You like, nah, Skip, not today. Not today. So I think it definitely depends on who your content creator is or whoever talking. Salute.
And just you and Ocho, is that let's see how similar some of the things that they've gone through is what I went through. Because sometimes people think because you got money, it solves all your problems. No, it might give you an opportunity. You're better. Sometimes you're better equipped to get out of situations. It helps you solve them, but it does not absolve you of them. And so for me,
Well, I would love to have that problem where I can have enough money to see if they'll make my problems go away. So that's a side note. Let me keep working till I can see like one day where I got enough money that if I felt like this money can make those problems go away. Right now, if I got a problem, it's exactly what it is. It's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And money can't solve it. Man, salute. Let's go.
Do this and the opportunities that I've been afforded to have people to help me get to this point and to push me and to be genuinely happy, man. That's what it's about. Gil, that's what it's about, really, though, bro.
I think that's what it's about too. I think more than, and I can't speak for everybody, but I think when you see people genuinely happy for you, I think that what hits home right there. Like you doing something. You know you taking a gamble, trying something. But when you see people, buddy up around you, pat you on the back and congratulate you and, push you, I think that means a lot. The money is just a reward. But I think it's the people that rock out with you that give you that extra push, that gives you that battery in your back to keep going. Like, you know what? I can do this. And then at your craft, you're only gonna get better. So that's why on me, I always say salute to the people, salute to my supporters. Without y'all, I couldn't be here. And that's facts.
It really is.
Like I love doing the research part of it. I just just the media itself, right? When people talk about TNT, ESPN, like people don't realize when I go on those jobs, I'll call the directors. Hey, what can I say? Which words is banned? Which words is illegal? I want to know it all. Like I treat it like basketball. When Dwayne Wade told me, say, hey, listen, when you go into your second job, this is what you are good at. Don't go in there as Gilbert Arenas, 3-time All-Star, 3 All-NBA. You go in there as a beginner.
Yes.
You learn what the greats know. Pay attention to the greats. They're there for a reason.
Yes. You don't know what you don't know.
Yep.
And that's the mistake that a lot of people make, is because just because you're good at something doesn't mean that you'll be good at something else. Mm-hmm. And are you willing to put the time? Are you willing to put the energy in it? Because for me, I've worked just as hard at this job as I did football, even though I was better at football because, God gave me ability to be able to talk. But there's a difference between just talking when you're in the barbershop, talking with your homeboys, and talking with a mic and a camera in you.
Facts. That's definitely facts, man. When I first started in radio, I was a guy behind the scenes, right? I was a guy behind the scenes. I had little parts. I started working on commercials and started working on intros to talk shows, right? So having segments, I didn't know what segment was. I didn't know how to deliver. I didn't know about dead air. I didn't do none of that stuff. So you had to work at it, because I remember the first time, you're doing testings. So you do test hearings and stuff like that. You go in there, you cut a segment, and then you sit down with producers, the directors, program director and all that, and they listen to your little demo. They listen to you, and they tell you right there, and they critique you. It ain't just one person; it's multiple people critiquing you, and you feel away. But that help you get better. It helps you to get better. So I don't care what. Don't go on something thinking like, oh, I'm that guy, because you can always work at your craft.
Your face. Yeah, it's something entirely different. So, Gil, we got a question. They said, hold on, get this. Gil, Tim Grover talks about how you was one of the hardest workers, such as training. How was a regular day of training with him?
It all depends. So like when I was with Tim Grover in the summer, I'll get up about 5:30. So 5:30, take my shower. Even there's still regimen today. Get up 5:30, shower, and then get there. So I'm gonna get there probably about what 7:15, 7:30. So I'm on the court about 8 o'clock, 8 to 10, 8 to 11. My first workout, take about an hour, 2 hour rest. Then I'm back in the gym around 2 to 5. Then I'm gonna go eat dinner, maybe, depending on if I'm gonna go back in, probably about 6 to 10, and then have that final dinner. So I was working.
Let's pause this, because I just read the chat. And salute to Gil, he talking about his workout regimen and all that stuff. But I read the chat said the show would be best on all podcasts. And then it says South I would definitely take Gil over Ocho. See, I don't know worldwide. What I want to ask you is, how many of the nightcaps have you seen with Ocho? Because I love Ocho. I've been watching him. Ocho is crazy. And I think the moment you get Ocho, Gil, and Shannon all at the same time. Now, I've read some people think it don't work. I think it does. I think with Ocho and Shannon having all the football and the back and forth, how they do, and you got Gil that brings in his basketball stuff, and just how they people like they are everyday people. and they got stories to tell. So if you ever like listen to Ocho stories, women, you hear Shannon stories with women, GIL stories with women. I think it's going to make an amazing show when you get all three of them at the same time. I can't wait for it. I know it's coming. I don't know when, but I do. Salute to that comment.
And I was trying to really put in an 8-hour shift. Wow. Because that's what Kobe was doing. That's what Michael Jordan, that's what I heard. You know what I mean? So when I heard Kobe went to a special ops guy, when I missed those 2 free throws against LeBron, where's the special ops guy? San Francisco, here I come. Right? Like the elite is the elite for a reason.
Right.
And if you only seeing what you're seeing around, you can only be this. Right? Like they're all-stars in here, but he's a superstar.
Right.
So I want to do what the superstars do. I went to Grover because Kobe went to Grover. Jordan went to Grover. I'm going to give you myself. I'm going to give you my regimen. Is it good enough?
Right.
Right? You judge me. Is it good enough? So he can say, yeah, well, man, Jordan was doing a little bit more. All right, well, what else was he doing? Right? I went there to show him my work ethic so he can critique it.
Wow. And this.
Hey, y'all hear what Gil just said? He went to him so he can critique it. No matter what y'all do, man, let somebody critique it, man. There's nothing wrong with it. Let somebody critique it. If you see somebody out in the game doing this, man, let somebody critique it. It is people I go to right now to critique my stuff all the time. You hear my video? What you think about it? And sometimes, hey, listen. Sometimes you probably won't like the critique. Sometimes you might think like, wow, what are you talking about? I think I handled that well. No, just take it in. Think about it. It's a suggestion. You don't have to take it, but it might be something right. That's why you ask multiple people. If you got multiple people saying the same thing, then you can't go wrong.
What I tell guys all the time, there's a price for greatness. And if you're not willing to pay that price, you don't deserve to be great.
Yeah, facts.
There's a price. There's a selfishness that you must have. There is not one great player that's unselfish. You have to be unrelenting. You have to be demanding of your time and give less than a damn about somebody else's. Okay. It's got to be. Look at the greats. Mm-hmm. Look at the greats. When you mention Kobe and you look at Mike and you look at Tiger Woods, the greats of the greats, there's a selfishness that is demanded. It's mandatory. And people are like, oh, no, bro, I'm telling you.
And what's the first thing they say with a player that's good? Oh, you too selfish. Yeah, because I'm trying to be great.
Yes.
See, right there, this is why I disagree. I get it, but you don't have to be that way all the time. Because I can name some great players that wasn't selfish, right? Isaiah Thomas, he wasn't selfish. Sometimes you gotta lock in. Maybe sometimes you gotta feel like you gotta take over. But that's because you have to take over. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a selfishness. So I kind of disagree. But hey, these two guys are great. They was great at what they did in sports. They're great at what they're doing now. So it's just my opinion. I don't share the same opinion as Shannon Sharpe on this one as far as being selfish. Like, I feel like sometimes, okay, like if you're on a team, sometimes you want to take the point. But that ain't because you're selfish. You just feel like you want to take the point to get your team to where you need to be. And that's just my opinion.
Yes, it's mandatory. It's mandatory. Like that you don't. I can't be willy-nilly with my time. That my time is the most important. Time is the number one currency. Don't let anybody tell you different. Excellent. Because it's the one thing that you cannot recapture. If I lose $1 million, I can go make $2 million and make it up. Yep. But the one thing I can never get back is time. It's the number one currency.
And then people like, but me and my chat, we good. But like outside the mother chats, they be like, man, you arrogant. I work my ass off to be. What? I work 8 hours, 9 hours. Yes.
Right.
And that's another thing. Hey, Gil, salute to you, but I don't feel like, man, you know what? I think with Gil, he trolls so much, but he dropped jewels. So I don't look at him being arrogant. Maybe a lot of people, if you don't like Gil or you don't rock with him, then yes, it's easy to say do arrogant. But if you ever had a conversation with him, asking for some advice, he kicked some jewels to you, I don't see him as arrogant. You know what I'm saying? Because he want everybody around him to do great. He want everybody around him to get paid. He want everybody around him to be good. So when you a person like that, can you really say arrogant?
7, there's 6 people in front of me. I'm gonna watch it. I want to be number 5 next year. The people behind me, fuck them. Right? That's not my problem. I work my ass off to be here. I'm going, yes. Because I know they, hey, just like if I score 60 on somebody, I know they come in.
Right.
I know they come in. When they come, I'm going to be prepared. Like I was an athlete. I was an athlete. Like I'm going to wear it on my shoulder because I know if I don't, somebody going to wear me on theirs.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
I'm be humble. No, I work too hard. I work too hard to be humble.
Man, I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm glad I'm starting from the bottom. I'm gonna be humble. That's the way my mom's raised me. I'm a Leo, so sometimes I might come off a little arrogant, but believe me, it's not intentional. And believe me, if you ask me for something, I'm one of the first people to try to help you with it. So if I come off arrogant, it's not intentional because more than anything, I like to think I'm humble, and if I'm not, I'm trying to move like I am. But hey, we all human, right?
What the thing is now, Gil, is that we're in a different arena, something that we got a late start.
Mm-hmm.
See, a lot of people that's in this space, they've been doing it a lot longer than you and I have.
Mm-hmm.
And so in football, hey, and it's the one thing that I could do. Hey, I could determine how successful I was going to be. They throw me the ball, I catch it, I take off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking someone else to critique me. Let that sink in now. So I got no say. I didn't vote myself number one. Nobody else on the list voted me number one. There was a panel that says, you know what? We think this guy, based on what he's done, should be the number one on the list. And that's
I'm right.
I mean, like I said, and the guys that's on that list that I have so much, like, I'm congratulate all 25 people.
All right, now they about to start talking about the complex top 25 sports personalities. Now this is complex list. All right, if this is their list, I'm sure after now that complex create this list, I'm sure other sports magazines, other media outlets would do the same thing. I talked about this list. I think on Monday or something. I did a video about it, and I don't totally agree with the list at all. But that's what everybody's talking on the list, though. They top 10 on the list is Shannon Sharpe at number 1 and Gilbert Arenas is at 6. Let's go.
Cool. But there's something special when you have a relationship or you know the guys that's on the list. So being around Stephen A for the last 4.5 months, to be around Pat McAfee, like I said, I would bump into Ryan Clark, so I kind of knew who he was. But we've gotten.
See, I take offense to this already, right? You're talking about Stephen A, McAfee. You're gonna forget about Skip. Now, say what you want. You could beef with the guy, but the guy had you on the show for how many years? You got to say Skip Bayless. You got to say it.
A little closer, and to see you and having a conversation that you and I've been talking behind the scenes, trying to come up with something together, and it's like, man, look at us. Man, look at us.
Yeah.
This isn't our first. This isn't our.
And yeah, I don't agree with Complex. I never agree with anything. Any list Complex put out, I don't agree with. I think it's a whole bunch of people sitting around. They trying to push the magazines. And yeah, because guess what? I'm sorry, Shannon Sharpe. There's no way you should have been number 1 on that list. There's no way. They had Stephen A at 2. Stephen A. They had Skip Bayless at 11. Are you kidding me? You cannot like the man, but the guy that bust his ass in the sports media stuff for a long time. And no matter what, he can go viral anytime he feel like it. He ain't a show shocker. He don't do stuff Stephen A does all the time to go viral and be trending. But if he wanted to, he could. And for you not to have Skip Bayless in the top 10 is crazy to me.
As in I chose a profession. Let that sink in.
You didn't go to school for this?
No.
You didn't go to school for this?
to be an athlete and to change over. You see, I had a professor. A professor once told me. He said, "Son, those that can do, those that can't teach or talk about it." He says, "You able to do. Now I can no longer do. I have to talk about it, and to be able to talk about it, and because I put so much time, I put so much energy into being great at this, like I was football. It's everything. It's everything.
Transferring your work ethic over.
Transfer the energy to something else.
And that's why I think the athletes are moving faster because we have the foundation of a work ethic, right? And all we do is just have to take the work ethic part, even though we don't know what we're doing, and just put the work ethic on learning the information, understanding like why this person is good. Like I watch I got a TV here, one right here, those two back there. I got a Jumbotron update. I got 4 TVs. I have everything going moving at one time.
Right.
I'm just absorbing information styles. Like there's no when you launch the nightcap, there's no surprise it's successful. It's you. You put the time into doing it. Successful people are successful for a reason all the time.
Right.
Because when they're doing it, they put their passion and their love into it.
Yes. That's what you have to do. And when you love something, you work for it. You work at it.
Salute.
My purpose.
That was a short. That was a short by from Nightcap with Gil and Shannon Sharpe. And let me just give y'all the rundown, right? Because I said Shannon Sharpe is number one on the list. Shouldn't have happened. I would have never put Shannon Sharpe. I love Shannon Sharpe. Don't get me wrong. I have watched when he first got on Undisputed with Skip, and he stumbled around, and I was like, I don't know if this is gonna work. Until what he did when he left, it was amazing. I don't think he should have been at 1. They had Steven A at 2. They had Barkley at 3, which I mean that's easy. Oh, Barkley got to be up there, and then you got Pat McAfee. I don't. Shannon doesn't do what Pat McAfee does. You know what I'm saying? But and then you got Shaq 5. Shaq could have easily moved up that list. Could easily. And then I'm sorry, at 6 you got Cam and Mace, and then you got Gilbert at 7. You got right now Cam and Mace is the new sliced cheese and all that. They super hot. Like I said, I've been talking about their show on my agenda. I listen to Cam and Mace every morning, Monday through Thursday, sometimes Friday when they decide to do a Friday show. I listen to Gil's Arena every day. When I get off, Gil's come on. When I'm going into work, I'm listening to Cam and Mace. And in between that, I'm looking at Marcellus, Wiley, Undisputed, First Take. Like, that's what I do. I'm absorbing sports all day. You know what I'm saying? Sports, different takes. I can't sit there and be on Google and looking up all pages all day. So I just got it, in my headphones, listening as I work. But again, I just wanted to give you guys a little pilot episode of the show that I'm going to be called Reviewing the Tape, where we have found a podcast, a video, something that major. It ain't and Gil will be dropping stuff. It could be Gil, it could be Shannon Sharpe. It's gonna be something major that I want to bring to y'all. We're gonna break down the tape, go through it, and then y'all can tell me how y'all feel and what y'all opinions on it. A lot of stuff like I might come on tomorrow. I'm not sure, right? I kind of want to break down the Cardi B Instagram Live, right? I kind of want to break that down. I'm going to get with another content creator, Brown Skin Lady, Super Brown Skin Lady, because on that, I would definitely need a female point of view as far as what is she feeling and why take it to the internet, right? So it's stuff like that I want to go on. So this is my first episode reviewing the tape, and I will be doing this, and I definitely once a week, But this is something I wanted to bring to y'all, man. Salute to y'all coming out. Salute to y'all support, and thanks for everything. 3 strikes, I'm out. You know why? It's your boy TYRHEATV, and I'm gone. Oh, I need some outro music, don't I? Give me an outro. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hey, y'all know I can't leave without telling y'all one thing, right? I gotta tell y'all one thing. I'm gone.